Most entrepreneurs do not have a marketing problem, they have a messaging problem. Messaging is the bridge between your clients deciding to work with you and what you have to offer. And if you feel like you are posting and pitching and showing up and doing all the things, but you're just getting likes or you're inspiring or I love your message, instead of paying clients, this is why, okay? Messaging is the difference between noise and demand. And it is the thing that I think so many of us really have a hard time with is distilling down what you do into a core message. But when you nail this, it is like the true north. It is the guiding light. It is the hallelujah moment for your brand and your business. And we're going to talk about it, okay? Because it is arguably the most important part of your brand. Without this, don't expect to scale, like truly, okay? So we're going to talk about what messaging is. We're going to talk about what it costs to get it wrong. We're going to talk about how to make it simple, why it matters. And then we're also going to talk about the Green Room, which is my membership, where we're going to be doing a messaging workshop in October live. We're going to be workshopping your message and make sure that it converts, okay? Because I care about you making impact and contribution and getting paid for it. So let's talk about messaging, okay? Messaging is not just copywriting or content or whatever. It's actually really like ultimately it's why you even started your business in the first place and why you're doing what you're doing. And I want you to answer these 3 questions, okay? These 3 questions are going to give you clues as to what your core message is. Number 1 is who do you help? If you are trying to help everyone right now, you are helping nobody. That is people pleasing also, you wanting to help everyone. I know you're like an old soul and you're like an empath and you feel sensitive and you want to help the world. And I'm here to tell you that you cannot help everyone all at once. So please just focus on helping who you truly can help right now. And that can expand as your brand and your business and your message and your voice expands. Okay. So number 1, who do you help? Get clear. The clearer, the better. Okay. I went from when I was teaching fitness back in 2017, I was helping high achieving women, right? And that could have been business owners, that could have been people in corporate, but I was working with high achievers. They were very successful in their career and they wanted to lose fat and feel better and feel healthier and be stronger and all of that. Then when I started coaching on business, I started helping all different types of people. I wanted to see who I even wanted to work with in the first place. And now who I really work with in close proximity is people who are speakers, podcasters, or those of you who want to really master your message and share your voice with the world, right? Whether you're an aspiring version of that or a current version of that, whether you also coach or you also have a service, it doesn't matter, but you're here because you want to share a message and you want to use your voice. And so that's who I personally help. That is a really narrow human. And I want you to narrow in your person too, because then you're going to be able to give them a very clear solution to a problem that they have. Now that brings me to number 2. What is the problem that you solve? So much of the coaching industry, I would say, does not just talk about this very simple business principle, which is you do not have a business if you are not solving a problem. Like businesses exist to solve problems from people who are passionate about solving those problems. For me, I am so passionate about helping people who have a powerful message to share and a movement to build and a mission to lead. I am so passionate about helping them do that on a bigger scale. Like I will do this till I die. I really feel like I will. I love it so much. I breathe it. I live it. I want to do it even with people that I meet in the grocery store. So beyond what problem do you solve, make sure you actually want to solve that problem. And truly, what is the thing that you know you can help people with? Okay. That is the problem. You got to know that. So who do you help? What problem do you solve? And then number 3 is like, what is the change that you are creating? So this comes back to impact. Without that, it can feel really hollow of I help this person accomplish this. It's so boring and vanilla. And I know that's not how you learn, because that's definitely not how I learned. What is the actual mission of the company, of the business, of the brand that you are leading. Like, think like 20 years from now. Like, what is the ultimate vision? For me, my company, Voice and Visibility, is actually a leading edge media company that promotes and amplifies voices in health and healing, empowerment and truth. Okay. That's the big vision, is like, we have a network and we have all these shows that we're helping and we're pushing them out there. And I'm working behind the scenes with all of you who are these voices to get your message out there and to get more visible and to be on stage and to write books and all the whole entire ecosystem of the brand. That is the vision. So from there, I know that I know who I help and I know the problem I solve right there, because the problem is, well, these people know they got something good, but they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to talk about it, and they don't know how to get themselves out there. That's my job. Okay. I'm the little marketing and visibility ninja. So that's my core message. But it's not about me today. Today, it's really about you. Is who do you help? What problem do you solve? And what change do you actually create? What is the bigger mission? When those things are fuzzy, you are going to feel fuzzy. When those things become clear, you are going to feel clear. Your brand is going to stand out because it is clear. And when it's fuzzy, it's costing you money and people are scrolling right on by because they don't actually see what you can do for them. In the age of people scrolling and just like, oh my God, look at all these fun things. They want to buy from you. But if you are not clearly articulating that, you're not able to help them. And so, yeah, that's why we're doing the training inside of the green room, where it's going to be super interactive and fun. And I'm going to be teaching and I'm going to be going over this and like workshopping, and I'm going to ask clarifying questions so that you walk away with a clear message. If you cannot come to it live, also there will be a replay. So, okay. So what happens when you don't have your message nailed, okay, is that people come to you and they say they love you and they love your vibe and they love your content and, oh my God, so cool. But they will never be able to articulate what you actually do. And if they can't articulate what you do, you are missing out on so much more business and growth, because the idea is that when you have your message really clear and you build partnerships and relationships and friendships with people, they're advocating on your behalf, right? Like, I have plenty of friends in different industries and niches that I love. And if somebody comes to me and is asking for a specific thing, and obviously I don't do it, I will refer my people to that person. But it's because I can say what they do, right? I have a really close friend who started a VA agency, right? And she helps people become virtual assistants. And I've had plenty of people come to me and ask me about this. And so I send them to her because I know what she does, because her message is clear. She helps moms become virtual assistants. That is a very clear message. I know who she's helping. I know the message and I know the problem that she's solving. And so I can send business her way. Not only does not having your message negatively impact you, but it doesn't allow your people to help you. And that's doing yourself a really big disservice. Once you nail this, it's like life gets much easier because people want to refer people out. I truly believe that people want to help each other. Like I want to anyways. I really want to be generous in that. And I want to share resources and I want to share my humans. But when you don't have that mastered, you just fall in the bucket of influencers and entertainers, and like your DMs end up becoming, oh, so cute, rather than, hey, how do I work with you? Hey, I want to, I want you to help me with blank, blank, and blank. You need to have a clear and really easily repeatable message. Okay. This is going to make everyone in your community, whether it's the listeners of your podcast, if you have one, whoever follows you online or in real life, understands what you do. And if they don't, you don't have a business. You truly don't. You have something that you have to constantly reiterate over and over again. And I get it, because I used to be the one that would have to have personalized conversations with every single person because I didn't have my message nailed. But I will tell you how much simpler your life will be once you just master your message. I'm telling you, like, when you can truly say this statement in like 10 words or less, it's true. Like the elevator pitch, like what they say, when you can do this, people start thinking of you when people come to them and need the problem that you solve. Okay. So you're going to run this through a simplicity test. And we're going to go over this in the training in the green room, where if you cannot say what you do in one sentence, you've got a problem. We need your magic and genius to be summed up in a sentence. And I know, especially if you have if your work involves energy work or being intuitive, which obviously mine does, and I'm sure yours does as well because you're here, there's there's a level of, well, I'm this like magical unicorn. It's like, how do I put words to that? It's like, I get it. I get it. But let people be surprised about how good you are at what you do and just share with them the problem that you solve and who you help. Because once they either get on a call with you or they start working with you, and then you end up coming in with all these other intuitive nudges or all these other things that you do, that's just going to make the client experience 100 times better. Okay. But you don't need to try to get your magicalness into words. Just really talk about it from a very 3D place, because that is why people buy things. I promise you. Okay. You really want to have it in one sentence. I think this episode feels very timely, I think, because the podcast and online world is just growing. It's only going to grow. I really believe so. Coaching is now very mainstream. People know what it is. Transformational work is very mainstream. Most people know what it is. And with all of that noise, it's like so easy to cut through all the noise when you have a clear message. And, there's platforms are constantly changing. The algorithms are constantly changing. Ads, this, that. Oh, maybe TikTok's going to shut down. Like, all this shit is changing, but the thing that you own is your message. Like, truly. And yes, you own your email list, but like, you know what I'm saying? The thing that you can be sure of is your message. You can go out in town, in your nearest place of where people are, and go talk to the baristas, go talk to people, go network. When you get in person, you should be able to say what it is that you do. It is the through line. It is the North Star. It is the compass that help people remember you, right? And then they buy from you, and they might not buy from you right away, or you might not get business or referrals right away, but you will. You will. When you have that clear message, it is not just like a nice to have. It is actually the profit lever that most people ignore or they like devalue. And I don't want you to leave all this money on the table because you're like, yeah, it's not that important. No, I'm telling you right now, your message is arguably one of the most important things for your brand, okay? Because it's the guiding light. It's what's pulling everything ahead, okay? So again, who do you help? What is the problem that you solve? And what is actually truly the impact that you're here to make? Those three things are going to help you clarify your message. And if this episode didn't already clarify that for you and you don't feel rock solid in it, definitely come to the training that we're doing inside of the green room. You can join for a month, see if you like it, leave if you don't want to stay, or you join and you fucking love it and you meet all these other epic humans and you master your message and your bank account thanks you, okay? I want you to wake up with a lot of Stripe notifications. I want you to wake up in full abundance, and we're going to be doing it. We're going to be workshopping it. The replay will be sent out. And what else? I'm going to be doing a full-blown training visually too, because I love a nice visual teaching training, where you're going to be able to actually vocalize your message. I'm going to have some of you come up on the mic, take the mic, and practice your message. It might scare you a little bit. Good. That's what you need. You need the feedback. You need the real life interaction. You need to get out of your head. I love you. You are so talented, but we need to get words from what you do to the people who need it. And that is going to be the bridge between I'm so good at this to I'm so good at this and I have a thriving business. Okay. The green room really is where these good ideas become unforgettable brands. And I'm really here to help you create a very consistent and a scaling brand that does not just rely on your energy, but your words, your offers, everything that you do in your ecosystem can support you as the human in the front face of that brand. Okay. So please come join us inside of the green room. Jump into this training. Messaging is so freaking important. Okay. Like I can't. Okay. Do not miss this opportunity to come to this live. You are getting what people literally charge thousands of dollars. And I charge thousands of dollars when I'm doing this in a private consulting way. So come in for less than $100, okay? can really get your message nailed and you can walk away. I guarantee you're going to be like, oh my God, I made so much money. I swear, everyone does this every single time I do messaging. I do content and audits, messaging audits. So please jump inside. The link is below, or you can head to my website, voiceandvisibility.com/the green room. Okay. Maybe we'll make that link a little bit shorter, but that's what it is for right now. All the information can be found in my bio, in my show notes, in the description. Please join us. I love you. I cannot wait to help you nail your message. It matters. It matters because once you have this, you will slash through all the noise. Okay. I love you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you inside of the green room for our training. Okay. Bye.